Sunday the 15th of March was Doncaster Toy Fair. Doncaster Toy Fair is still my favourite fair, and I'm sure if you stick around and watch this video, you'll see why. Alright then, enough of me waffling. Let's play that funky music and take a look at the toys. You know, I did start doing a voiceover for this video, and yes, this little bit here is a voiceover. But I got about 10 minutes in, and I thought, you don't need me to tell you what's on the screen. You're not blind. Well, I know there's a lot of blind people out there, but what are they doing watching a YouTube video? So no, you've got perfectly good functional eyes. You can see exactly what's on that screen, and you don't need me to tell you what's there. So I'll let you use those beautiful peepers of yours. I'll let you see what you can see. See you in a few moments. And so that nicely brings us to my first pickup of the day. That's right, a Transformer. Can't remember the last time I picked a Transformer up at the Toy Fair. But I had to have this one, mostly just because it's such good value. It seemed like a no-brainer to buy it. He's complete. I did notice through the windscreen there, the cockpit, that the headmaster was inside. And I figured that that's probably worth close to what the guy was asking just on its own. Pop him back in there so that I don't lose him. Now, he did not try to hide this fact at all, but the windscreen, the cockpit canopy, it does have a crack. You can see that movement there that shouldn't be happening. In fact, that one's solid, whereas that one's moving. Yeah, there is a crack there, sadly. I suppose this could always be replaced if need be. I dare say it's a hard part to find, just like the headmaster itself. But it does still click in, and it's not going to fall out, even with the pressure of the headmaster in there, pushing and rattling against it. So, I figure that's still a good one. It's got both of its guns, so it is complete. So Transformers Highbrow was coming home with me, or at least it's at home now, but this one will be going into the shop because I don't collect Transformers unless it's something I really, really like, you know, like Missing Link Optimus Prime or something like that. But yeah, it's ages since I got any Transformers in at the shop, vintage ones. Well, I'm getting Transformers all the time. Vintage G1s, it's very rare that I get those in. So I was having this one to put in the cabinet at the shop, and we've got a pretty cool looking, very nice, apart from that one crack to the canopy, we've got a very nice condition highbrow there. It does need a clean up. There's some grime in there in the crevices, but he's going to clean up really, really well. Right, so that's the first toy down. That's right, the second item I bought was a Bluebird Toys. Not Mighty Backs, but pretty much the same thing. Spider-Man playset. This one is Spider-Man versus Mysterio, I believe. We've got some little monster there. Some kind of creature that Mysterio has conjured up for Spider-Man to fight. And I'll open it all up so that we can see it. There's the set. It's in pretty good condition. A little bit of wear to his knuckle there, but very, very slight. Open it up. I think it opens up as far as that. Yeah. We have Mysterio, quite nice condition. We have Spider-Man, again, nice condition. We have Spider-Man's web, and the attachment of the end of the web as well. Oh, that bit folds down. Does anything else come out? I think that's as far as it goes. Yep, there we go. So that's all of the playset complete. So quite a nice one. Now I do already have one of these, but I wasn't sure if mine was complete. I'm fairly sure it has the figures, but I wasn't sure if it had those web accessories. And you know me, if I've got anything like this, I like it to be complete. So I picked this up. I figured it's £20. It was a fair price. I'll adjust that properly later. It was a fair price and it was coming home with me. So this one will now live in my collection, and the one that I've got that I'm not already sure is complete or not will be heading into the shop for sale. So that's that one. Let's move on and see what other awesome goods were on those stalls.
Yeah, okay, so this was not something that was on my radar at all. But I do have a little penchant for the Trendmasters toys of the 90s. And so when I saw a selection of these horrible, cheap, tacky, nasty, crappy looking Tarzan figures, still sealed on their cards and in very nice condition, I have to say, I had to get them. They were a really good price. Well, I feel they were a really good price. The trader has never overcharged in his life, I don't believe. Every time I ask him about something, it always seems fairly reasonable. He wanted £10 each for these, and he did me the deal of £50 for the 6. Now, I did ask him, is it a complete set? And he said, oh, have a look at the back. He said, no, it is not a complete set at all. It's not even half a set. There's quite a lot more there in the set to get. But I figured, you know what, either this is going to become a new little focus for me, or I'll just put them up for sale as is. But I do think they are pretty awesome. So we've got Dino Armoured Tarzan there, and it comes with these foily parts, foily thingies. They all come with an accessory, and they all have this foil. Well, not foil, but vacuum metallised in coloured chrome. I don't know what it's supposed to be, like a badge or clip or something. So yeah, Dino Armoured Tarzan. Plant Man. Absolutely nuts. Look at the state of that. These are all bendy type figures. Bendables. We've got Horrib, the Snake Man. We've got Leopard Man. I've actually had this one in loose before. Tarkas. And City of Gold Tarzan. So according to the back of the packets, that means that we've still got Kerchak to get, which is like a gorilla. We've got Jungle King Tarzan to get. Numa, which is some kind of armoured lion. Tarzan, Lord of the Jungle, which is a loincloth Tarzan, you know, just bare naked Tarzan apart from a loincloth. Dave, you'd love it. We've got... I can't make that out. John Carter. Oh my word, it includes John Carter, Hero of Mars. Kaldane. That's some kind of red demon with something on its head. Don't know who these characters are. Tarzan of Mars. That explains the John Carter connection, doesn't it? Deja Thoris. Okay, we're getting more into John Carter here. Dino Armoured Tarzan we've got. There's King Kerchak, which doesn't look anything like Kerchak, to be fair. And Harbour Knight Armoured Tarzan. But my favourite is the one at the bottom there. It looks like some really weird creature. Mahar, or Mahar. So, yeah, I'll keep an eye open for them, but I'm not going to be going out of my way to chase these down. A cool little find, but nothing. They're not going to break any records, aren't these, are they? But they're cool, they're fun, and that's what toys are meant to be. Fun. Now, on this occasion, I did have a customer. He's a regular customer. He's a lovely chap. Always stops off and has a chat, even if he's not buying anything off me. And he bought this for himself. But he decided that he's not really the model kit guy. He was trying to get a figure of Cyclops, the Ray Harryhausen Cyclops from 7th Voyage of Sinbad. And they were all ridiculous prices. So I thought, you know what, I'll have a go at a model kit. When he arrived, he took the lid off and he was like, you know what? I'm going to keep looking for a figure at a reasonable price. He's not a model kit guy, and I totally get it. You've got to, you know, you've got to have that little flair, haven't you? If you want to build a model kit, it's not something to start doing if you're not interested in building them. So I totally get it. Anyway, he asked if he could trade it in or sell it with me, and I was like, you know what? I will give that a go because I think I can sell that. So, an X Plus Ray Harryhausen Cyclops, 1/35 scale model. We both love, the gentleman and myself, love the fact that they've gone for an Aurora style here. Surprisingly, I thought this was going to be a vinyl model kit, but it's not. It is a plastic kit. Go figure. So it's even more like the Aurora kits of the 60s. So my last pickup, it's not the last one I'm showing you, there's a couple more things to show you. Last pickup is best pickup I'm saving till last. The last pickup was this. There had to be a little bit of diecast, didn't there? And I just liked this when I saw it. It was dirt cheap, it was £3, and I figured a Corgi VW van with Cadbury's cream egg all over it had to come home with me. So this one's going into my collection. Yeah, the diecast thing has really taken hold, hasn't it? I have to thank Steve. Steve, you are a legend. You always find a way of putting a smile on my face. I know most of the audience out there don't have a clue who I'm talking about, but that's fine. This is me just acknowledging Steve and saying thank you to him. He got me a gift. That's right. He bought me a micro machine. I'm trying to get my face out of shot here so it'll focus on the model, toy, whatever you want to call it. He got me a micro machine Pontiac Trans Am. To his mind, he's like, this is Knight Rider, this is Kit from Knight Rider. So I was like, you know what, that's fine, I will take that home, I will treasure it and add it to my collection, even though I don't collect micro machines. But what I am going to do is paint a little red line on the front there to make it even more like Kit. Thank you, Steve.
This is absolutely terrifying. And so is this. Oh my god, memory unlocked. This is a toy that I had as a kid and must have got rid of it donkeys years ago. I haven't thought about it in 40 years. Bloody hell, this takes me back.
Now, this last item, although it wasn't the last that I picked up, I have saved the best till last. I was told that if I buy it, I will get a free gift. I will get a free gift, and this will be a hint of this. The original miniseries of V. And along with it would come V, the complete series on DVD. And along with that would come V, the final battle, which is still sealed on DVD. Now the thing is, I actually think I've already got all these. I haven't finished watching them, so I do need to pull my finger out and get on with that. But the product I asked about was a V product. It was a V toy, and a lot of people would consider this a grail. And I totally get it. I don't think I've ever come across one in the box before. And I think I've only ever come across one, or maybe two, out of the box before. Now I wouldn't have picked this. This was quite an expensive piece, was this one. And I wouldn't have picked it up if I hadn't have just sold quite an expensive piece already. Not that I needed the money to be able to fund it, but I'm always wary of buying big expensive pieces just to sit in a crappy little shop in, well, the shop's not crappy, but just to sit in a shop in crappy little Dewsbury. I'll get that right. The shop's not crappy, but the town is. So I'm always wary about those kind of investments. Anyway, one expensive item in the form of my Inspector Gadget figure had sold that morning, so I decided to take a good chunk of that money and reinvest it in this. Now the lady did allow me to haggle her down a little bit. There was a 10% price reduction that I managed to get, but it was still an awful lot of money. So we've got the Enemy Visitor from V by LJN of Thundercats fame. The figure, apart from a tiny little black mark on the finger there, which I think I'll be able to clean off, to be honest with you, is in immaculate condition. It's still tied in. I don't think it's ever been out, and the reason I don't think it's ever been out is because the weapon and the mask is still bubble sealed onto the inner packaging. Now the box has been opened, it's not sealed, and it is cracked down the side is the window, so it has seen better days. But have you seen another one of these? How often do these pop up for sale? It's a rare piece. It is genuinely a rare piece, and in our Cosmic Council talks we've mentioned many times about how we never come up with V merchandise or V toys. So I felt not obliged but very inclined to make this purchase. And overall, apart from that crack to the blister and the fact that it's slightly yellowed, it's in very, very nice condition. Lovely condition. So yeah, this is definitely the best pickup that I had, I think, of the day. What do you guys think? There we go. They're not what they appear to be. Unmask the visitor to reveal his lizard face, extendable tongue. It's a posable figure. Thank you very much for that, for letting us know that it is a posable figure. Very, very nice. So yeah, this will be going in one of the cabinets at the shop. And it's very, very welcome there. Right, okay, so that's all of my pickups from Doncaster Toy Fair. I thank you all very, very much for watching, and I would be honoured if you would head down into the comment section and let me know A, if there was anything that you saw in the video that you would have had to brought home with you, and B, which of my pickups from this toy fair is your favourite. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to catch you again in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.
It's all been vintage as well. Stick it in. I think there's something slightly
That's awesome.
as well.
I can see what you mean.
Maybe don't put that in the video.
Oh, it's staying in.
Oh.